Hey, this is Tim Talks, and yes, I am in different surroundings because I am home for Christmas. This video is actually made of the day of Christmas Eve, because here in Denmark we get our presents on Christmas Eve, not the day after, like you Americans do. Today is gonna be all about Bang & Olufsen again, so intro!
I tried giving you my heart. Now I know you didn't want it.
So people have been asking me quite a lot about my opinion for the Bang & Olufsen earphones, headphones, in-ear, whatever you want to call it. I am flattered about that. It's nice of you guys that you like my opinion. The thing is, I don't really have the money to go out and buy all of these. So in this video, it's going to be a quick little video about a comparison between the Bang & Olufsen H5 E8. First of all, when I go in and try to find a review about a pair of earphones or headphones, it's mostly about the sound. I want review about the sound. Now the sound here is actually the same. It is pretty much just plenty and very good bass response, crystal clear highs, and then a scooped out middle. And don't worry, these deliver a good bass punch and they deliver very good highs. The sound on the H5 and the E8s are very similar, which means that it has the same driver. The only difference is that the E8 is a 5.4 millimeter and the H5 is a 6.4 millimeter. That really doesn't mean a lot. It could mean something with the bass response because you have a bigger opening, but mostly it's probably just because they learned how to compress it more into a smaller housing. Now the price is also quite the same here in Denmark. The H5 is $250 to $280 and the E8 is about $300. So it's about a $30 to $50 difference. Also, the H5 has a wire in between them with a cable here, and the E8 is what they call a truly wireless earpod, which means that it is just two pods that you put in the ear. There's no wires, there's nothing connecting them to the phone if you don't mention the Bluetooth. So let's just run through some of the specs. Now, the H5 that I have right here has a 5-hour battery time. Now that is already laughingly low compared to some of the others. You can just do it like that and that will turn them off. It has a wire going between them and it has a microphone and a control in the middle of the wire. You can use this for taking calls. You can also switch in between songs, turning the volume up and down, and there is a microphone in here that you can talk into. The one thing about taking calls on this is that you have to take it by pressing on here. If you take it on the phone, it will not go to your earphones, it will go back onto the phone, which is, well, it's something you have to get used to. Whenever the phone rings, it goes in here on full volume. That sucks. That will actually hurt your ears quite a bit. Now, one of the big complaints about these Bang & Olufsen is that it is quite a fixed ear size you have here. Now it works for me and I'm lucky about that. The thing is, you can't change the ear size, and so if you don't have the right ear size, this is not really for you. But that is kind of the price of them looking really good when they're in the ear, compared to the Bose, which mostly stand outside the ear, which looks terrible and are like a really bad science fiction B movie, or the old Nikita La Femme Nikita TV show with Link, if you guys know that. That's an old reference though. Now the E8 has a 4-hour battery time, which is really low compared to the already too low 5 hours here. That might be because they have some extra features, but it is still really low and not enough when you're going out during the day. But the next thing is that the charging system is a little box where you put them in. That also works as an external battery, so if you just remember to charge up that, you can just put them in there every time you take them out and they will keep charging. So if you take that into account, you will actually have way longer compared to these, which has a charging dock with a fixed thing that has to go into the wall that you have to take with you. This little case, which also looks quite good, is actually quite genius. So that is a good little feature, but it means that you have to keep that charged and you have to put them in there or they would just disappear. Oh, at least that's what I would do. If you go in and read some reviews about the E8, you will pretty quickly read that, again, it's all about the fit. If they don't fit, they won't fit at all. But for people where they actually fit, they say that this is a more secure fit and it stays in there quite better. Either they fit or they don't. Now, some of the extra features on the E8 is that they have this touch interface like on the big H9 or the H8, which means that you have to learn quite a few commands so you can navigate through songs and take calls and put on calls. But again, it is a cool futuristic thing. Now, like I've shown you a bunch of times, I have the H5s, and I actually quite like them because I like the sound and I don't really mind this wire. Some people are complaining about the noise. I'm not one of them. I haven't really been bothered by it. Maybe that's something I'll start listening to now, which will be unfortunately, but there is some good things about the E8. The really good thing is that charging dock that you get, so you can keep them powered during the whole day. The not so good thing, and you don't really have any security like this wire, and so you have to remember to, every time you take them off, put them in the case and take them out again. What would I choose? Well, I would probably choose the E8 because I like the futuristic stuff. I know that it would be a process that I would kind of hate, but I'm quite happy with my H5s right now. And I don't really want to go spend that much money now on new earbuds, but they look good. Is they worth the extra money? Well, they do have some extra features that is kind of cool, so yes, they are worth the extra money, but you don't really have to get them if you don't care about that. If you like what I do, please subscribe and smash that like button and share with all of your friends. Well, it is Christmas, so I would say Happy Christmas, but if there's other people out there watching, happy holidays or whatever you guys are doing. Without any further ado, have a very, very, very nice day.
You didn't want it, I tried giving you my heart, I tried giving you my heart.
Hey guys, do you like this video? I'm trying to make so many good videos for you guys, so if you would just give me a subscribe or like, or maybe just click one of these videos that's popping up right here, that would make me so happy. Have a very, very nice day and see you the next time.